Evening all. Hope everyone's good. I made it this far, I'm in the pen. First A race. Well, first ZRL A race. How are we going to last? So as most of you probably know, I was in the Bs. We had the Provision Racing B, the Mayo West Division 1, and we were top of the league. But yours truly messed it up last week. I got a code 7, overpower. We dropped some riders and I just kept pulling through, trying to stay ahead of TBR, because they were, I think we were either level 1 points or they were 1 point behind us, can't remember. If anyone can let me know how the audio is. Can you hear a bit of music? Most importantly, can you hear me? But not too loud. I don't want any heavy breathing. Well, there is going to be heavy breathing. I just don't want you guys to hear too much heavy breathing. I've gone through all my excuses already. It's my youngest son's birthday today. He's 1. So we've been out as a family. And I've had him on one of those carrier things then. Where you carry him on the front. Lots of stairs, so that's excuse 1. Tired legs already. Cyclists should not be walking. Especially not walking carrying a 10-kilogram baby. But my wife disagreed. But if you're in the chat, how did you go on? Or are you racing later? Let me know. This could be a mistake, streaming this. Don't worry, I will change to a full screen Zwift before we start, if I remember. I've had a couple of jelly beans. Definitely not warmed up enough. So firstly, will I survive? Secondly, if I survive, can I actually contribute to a team? Can I get any points? Other than lower third finish line points. What do you think? Ah, come on. I've removed the power up cover because I guarantee no one is interested in what I've got in this race. How hard is this going to go out? Good luck, John. Thank you very much. I suppose it was better getting upgraded on this course rather than Climber's Gambit or something like that. This is going to be hard, this first lap, I just know it. You know what, I should have checked how close it is on this league at the top, because that's going to determine if 2 teams are battling it, how hard they're going to go. Too late now, we're on the road! So unfortunately we've only got 2 teammates, so I know we're not going to get points anyway. But I want to ride for the experience. that's not my two teammates pushing it on. Just got to survive this first incline and the sprint. I will chat soon. Just want to stay concentrated here. What do you mean your season ended? Jump in. Too far near the front. Too far, no, too close. This is okay. Is that what Cy Brady said? I wouldn't trust that geese. Did I say it starts at 2k, right? I think I should have upped the training difficulty, you know. Oh, what an amateur. Go on, Aaron, lad. Just don't want to miss any splits like one. Loads of room. Hey Aaron, good to see you, buddy. Shame about your technical this morning, bud. It's all part of it though, right? I know I get another power up, but I'm going to stick with this. Although steamroller would be king, wouldn't it? Let's go with this for this lap. Don't tell me I've made this first split. I know, Aaron, I know, I saw it. You know my view? I mean, I have advised in the past, when we've had multiple laps on a course, if your focus is FTS, don't worry. Wait till the group come round again. Jump in, draft, go again. I know it means you've got to spend the final lap on your own, spinning around just to finish, but it's all the game. Every point counts. You contributed to the team. That's my view. Oh wow, bro. Top 3. I bet they were cursing you. I can imagine Martin and Steve getting some emails. Yes, excuse me, this Aaron Bleakley chap. This looks a bit calmer on this lap than yours was this morning, Aaron. Are you going to push it the other side here, boys, or not? Or are we just cruising? And then you're going to hit me on the drag. What's the plan? I think what the crap with you A's, these A's, everything's just going to last longer, isn't it? Sprint's going to last longer. You can keep the pressure on longer. The B's can hit the watch, they just can't hold it. Me included. Yeah, it'd be interesting, Aaron, because obviously Nathan was in the chat, wasn't he? I'm sure it'll come up in one of the shows tonight. I spoke to our friend as well earlier, Mr. Carter. I know he's got his views. Right, hopefully Daz will join the chat. If he does, let us know how you get on, Daz. Because I know you're racing at 6 o'clock. You should be done now. Someone give Daz Carter a shout. Tell him to get in the chat. Why am I near the front? Survive. Survive it. I'm hoping that some of the B's from my division, Division 1 in May West, are going to tune into this later. Because there's a lot of riders in that division who are stronger than me, same as me. And that's not criticism. I'm not saying you should be up here. But hopefully it just gives you that confidence. If I can survive, you guys make the jump. Do it anyway. I think I said to you, myself and Lee Wild, we were going to jump to A's anyway. Even if the numbers didn't say. But 8 weeks has improved the numbers, I think. Yeah, BL13. Like you guys were this morning, the BL13. Just a well-drilled team. Those guys put some serious planning in. Right, I'm going to have to focus, man. Hey, Neil, how we doing? I know, what am I doing here? Drift to the back. Sync of the tunes. This is where it starts to pick up. Yeah, it's a good shout, Aaron. I just want to know, who are the two teams competing at the top here? Pace is going up. React. I assume AHDR are up there somewhere. Look at all the power-ups, man. Come on, lads and ladies, I don't want to use mine yet. This is okay. Okay, cheers. I'll turn it up in a minute. A little bit. Bike won't change gear. What about now, boys and girls? Any tunes? Yeah, makes sense. Nathan G. Yeah, hopefully some points. Yeah, I'm just hoping Aaron doesn't push it. I mean, I race with Aaron in real life, and he is a strong boy. I mean, he's tiny. There's nothing to the guy. It's why he goes so well. If you remember, Aaron was the guy who gave the GCM boys a good hiding last season. Cheers, Obo! Okay, can I survive what? 5 more laps? I picked up some points, so I'm sure. That's what this game's lacking though so far. That's what we need in the future. Live points. I'm sure it'll come. Sure it will come. Tunes on, but hopefully you can still hear me. Haircut tomorrow. Neil Cousins in the house. How are we, Neil? Neil, Trowbridge Cycling Club. Actually, the first team I rode for in ZRL, the very first season, was with Neil and the boys. I think you're BOA now, aren't you? BOA Tin Heads or something. Yeah, good to see you, Neil. Right, I need to try and recover a bit. Ready for this kick. Tell you what, it's reduced down a bit though here. Some grating going on. Thank you, Aaron. That's what I like. DS on board. Hey, your boy did well this morning, Aaron. Is it John? Can't remember his surname, the guy who won it. Thank you, Nathan. That was FAL, right? Hopefully we can keep in the FTS as well. Depends how much faster these get. But the group is getting smaller. Is there someone up the road? Oh yeah? Never even noticed. Bollocks. That means the pace might go up. Excuse my language, John Story, that's it. Ah, okay, makes sense. Rowers. They've all got engines. I'll have to Google him. Not now, obviously. So what do you reckon, power up? Use it on the drag if I need to. Hopefully I don't need to. Aaron, where do I hit the power up for this? Because it's a longer power up, isn't it? You've raced it, what do you think? I mean, that's if I survive this. Heart rate's come down for now. Something's going on with this bottom bracket. No. You don't need to chase. It'll just come back anyway. Because if you're chasing, you're going to drag this out. And I don't need that right now. No, come on. Come on. Get in the draft side. I can hear my own heart rate in my earphones. That was hard, that climb though. Okay, it goes like that again here. I'm gonna have to use this steamroller. I must have been close to 180 there, wasn't I? Heart rate. Chose the right course anyway. Hey Robert, good to have you in the chat. Shall we mix the view up? It's like the pain cameras. You get more of me. Oh yeah, and it says, don't forget, like or share something over here. If you're not subscribed, please do. Crispy, I can't type, but I can tell you it's TBR 48-2. In fact, no, we're not competing with them because we got DQ'd last week, so we dropped from top of the league to third. Four more times up here, right? What do I do if one of the crank arm drops off? Carry on. I've got to stop talking. Chat amongst yourselves. Remind me I have some jelly beans on the way back down the other side. I wonder what the Weeble score is. Dirt riders, you'll know what that, won't you? The Weebles. The boxer matches. intervals.icu for those who don't know. Really useful tool. Oh mate, come on. I thought we could have a steady one all together. Brothers in arms. Clearly not. So what's everyone think of the course selection for next year? Have you had a look? What do you think about the fact there's some courses with no intermediates? If this was the bees, I'd be tempted to have a crack from here, but it isn't, so I'm not. That was better. Hopefully there's some points there. Jelly beans. My heroes. Legend. It's going to keep the feather. I've got to chew and breathe. I'm surviving. Hey Rob. Cheers for the comments today, Rob. Appreciate it, top man. I'm still here, still surviving. How have you gone on, Rob? They're all good power-ups on this course. They've all got the use. It's good. Obviously I'm not going to have a power-up for the sprint here, so I'll just look to survive on this one. And then maybe, what, second to last if I'm still here. Try and get some more points. I'm using Spotify and I still haven't, I can't figure out how to loop an album. Someone will have to tell me. So, and that wasn't royalty free, that song, so I'll probably get a strike or something. No Daz Carter in the house yet. Where is he? Can't still be racing. Yeah, you're right, Aaron. That's why I was happy to jump in. Like I say, if it was climbers gambit, figure eight reverse, anything lumpy that's more than a 2-minute climb, I might have DS'd. Well, the pace has got up here again. I'm working again now. There's people dropping power-ups here though, so people are definitely suffering. That's too early there, even if you want it for the climb. Ben! Mr. Quinn, how are we doing? I know, it's much better in the greens. What was the team's average this morning, Aaron? Or the race average in your division? going to suffer on the sprint. Okay, makes sense. 2 more drags. Keep the steamroller, right? I'm starting to think I might be able to get a result. Ooh. The problem is, because I'm on YouTube a lot and Facebook, if I get a result today, I'm going to take some shit on. It's all about the course, Aaron. I think, isn't it? If you can ride smart, you can survive with the A's here. If one of my guys can jump in the chat, let me know how you've gone on in the B's of May West. Starting to feel a bit of anger, a bit of pump now. You know, when you're excited, you might be able to actually do it. The adrenaline starts to peak. I like this tune. This is my angry tune. If I had a cap on, I'd turn it round now. There's a few going off the front here. Not enough though, I don't think. But it is going to make this climb tough, isn't it? But I've got a 30-second power up. Stay with a big grip. That's what I want to do. I've just put the kiss of death on the race. I can imagine it was. There's what a competition, and that'd be one for the sprints. Scar Sports. Come on. Concentrate. I'm happy for teammate bridges. Oh man, this is getting strung out, boys. I've got breath drink. This isn't going to be a 4.2. This is going to be a 4.0, I think. Average. For me, anyway. Unless it goes mental on the last 2 laps. Come on, Si! Survive this. And then it's 1 lap. You can hurt yourself. There's nowhere to slide to here. Go on, Aaron, lad. I'll talk. Hey up, Ryan. Hey, for those who don't know, Eric, Zwift Insider, has redone speed tests, bike tests. He's put an article out about half an hour ago. Some interesting stuff in there. I mean, don't go yet. See if you can watch the end. So what I want is use this for the sprint. Oh, this is easy now. Everyone's backed off, which means it's going to be balls out up that climb, isn't it? So if I have to use it on the climb, I've got to use it on the climb. And then pray for an aero through that sprint runner. B1 and Mayor West, I want to see you guys here next season. Hopefully I'll get to do next season, but I am planning on IRL racing back on the crits and on the road this month. Yeah, this month, end of this month. Which hopefully means I'll get on the chain gang. But hopefully, I think that if I remember last season, Thursday nights was the chain gang locally. Right, before Aaron tells me, I'm focused now. So have you got anyone else in the chat who's not left a comment yet? Join in, leave a comment, give us a shout. And don't forget, guys, keep sharing the content if you don't mind, it really helps. Give the videos a like, give us a subscribe. Keeps me motivated and helps the channel out. Definitely felt that last climb there. Right, I've got to focus now. Red numbers. Nothing silly. That's the thing with those. I know, Aaron, you're very experienced. But again, if you think there's a pinch point coming, just move up. Remember, Zwift responds well to smooth power transfer. You're trying to avoid yo-yoing up and down the bunch. And I want to be somewhere where if it starts to go orange, I can react. But you've got to anticipate those moves. So if you think there's pinch coming, just squeeze a bit of power on just before it. And then your reaction, if anything does go, hasn't got to be too hard, too fast. I'm honestly shocked that I'm still at the pointy end of the race, but I think it's a course you can survive on, as we've said. There ain't too many of them for next season, and be prepared next season to get the mountain bike out. That could be a bike change, no matter what category in. Hey Gav, how we doing? How's the injury? How's the leg? Have you raced? How did that go? How are the Pro Vision boys? I mean, I won't read it because I'm focused, but you can tell the chat. Hey, John. You know what, I should have really chose a hard course, because the fact that I've survived this front bunch so far means I'm going to take some shit in the comments and on Facebook. Oh well. This course is survivable if you switch it on, he says. Just see it start to squeeze around me then. Give me a minute. Ah. Oh man. Oh man. Hey, Daz is in the house. Mr. Koch, how are we doing? Alejandro, good to see you. Where did my power up finish at the end there? Did I hit it too early? Because I faded a bit, didn't I? It's the course, Daz. That's the course. That was me drafting, Daz. I'm not going to shout you out for being the king drafter, but you know what you're doing. Hey, I appreciate the input from everyone. There's some very knowledgeable racers in this chat. In fact, everyone, if I look down that list, they're all knowledgeable racers. And it's motivating. I love it. Yeah, I did say that, Alejandro, that that's the course though. If you look at the average watts, I've done 3.98 there, average power. The 95% was 3.7, so that's less than we've been doing in the Mayo SB1. But that's the course. I didn't look what the average power was when they did Gambit or something like that. I know, Aaron. Daz knows what he's doing. The amount of times Daz has messaged me and said, "What are you doing? Why are you on the front?" It's unbelievable. But now I'm going to have to try and follow his wheel on the back now I'm in this category. Honestly, Daz, it's the course. I'm sure it is. I know. I think I know how to race and when to react and be prepared for those pinch points on a course like this. But anywhere, you know, even like Innsbruck on the leg snapper, I think I would survive. But anything longer than that, anything longer than 3 minutes, I think that's the difference between the B and the A's. It's just having that, being able to hold that 5, 6, 7, 8 watts a kilo for longer than we can currently. But you know what? That's what I've got to work on now. I spent so long when I first was like when I was a mid B. I spent ages just working on the 15-30 second sprint because that's what the racing was coming down to. I knew I could survive everything else. Now I've got to work on that 2 to 5 minute. And then if you look at the courses for next year, you know, we've got that long climb in Innsbruck. We're doing Richmond, aren't we, next time? But it's the after party, so again, I think I can survive that. As long as it's not like an A1. I need to find like an A2 or an A3 that's like this. Yeah, exactly, Alejandro. Thing is, on races like this, if you're smart, you guys know you can survive. There's no being smart when it's a 20-minute climb and the draft is negligible. But I enjoyed that. It's nice to be in the mix. It's nice to finally be able to make that bridge. I honestly was really nervous about it. I did a few A crits last week. I haven't raced Crit City for probably 10 months. I think it's one of those things when you first start Zwifty, you just do crit after crit after crit. And then I haven't done any for ages. And then I jumped into a couple of crits again on Crit City last week, but they were all really steady. So I think I got 2 top 5s in the A's, but they didn't average more than 3.9. That's true. I think that day at Innsbruck is the night I have to do the stories with the kids, so oh well. Or I might have the outside chain gang on at that some point. Guys, I really appreciate you being in chat anyway. Aaron, Daz, Alejandro, all of you, Gav, Neil Cousins, really appreciate it. Kept me motivated. Hope you guys have enjoyed the season. I'm going to try and do a quick wrap-up video in the next day or two, but I've got that to do. I've got a video for the new bike tests that Zwift Insider have just released today. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I want to do a quick summary for next season. And then I've got some really cool stuff that I think is happening for the new season, but we'll see. Hey Tim. Hope everyone else has had a good season and a great race tonight. You know I love it, Daz. I always appreciate the feedback, and as I said, if anyone does have any comments, feedbacks, anything you'd like to see in the recon videos, anything that would just make them better, more informative. I do always want to try and keep them less than 10 minutes, because I don't think it needs to be more than 10 minutes. You just want the key points, where the pinch points, where am I going to get the points, a few things on tactics. Don't need to be going through every little detail of the course from my view, but if there is anything you guys think I can add or should add, drop me a comment, drop me a message. All feedback welcome. And if you don't already, go and follow, subscribe, and catch up with Daz Carter as well. I need to come and check one of your streams out, Daz, because I know you were making some changes. I do like your themes, some of the themes that you've had on your streams. Alejandro, where are you streaming? YouTube or Twitch? Leave me a link in the comments of one of the videos, either the recon that I've just done, or even on here, and I'll come and have a watch. Because in 4 hours I'll still be, the missus will be asleep, and I'll be just like buzzing. How long have I been streaming for now? No idea. Let's open up OBS, see where we're at. One hour 13. Right guys, thank you. Much appreciated, as I said. Hope you all have a great evening. Brill, Alejandro, I will come and check it out. I'll give you a shout, 4 hours time. Yeah, I should be awake. I should be awake. Have a great evening. Have a great evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it might be. See you guys. Take it easy.